Well, Mike Breen, Jeff Van Gundy, Mark Jackson, and Lisa Salters, they have the call. We will see you at halftime. That's going to do it for us. Enjoy Game 4.
Let's get it.
Thank you, Malika. All right, here we are again. Another game of these Eastern Conference Finals, which has been quite the adventure through the first 3 games. Tough physical series between these two talented teams that's featured some inexplicable point swings in each game. But the Heat coming out on top in the latest battle to take a 2-1 series lead. Meanwhile, in the West, Golden State now 1 win away from a return to the NBA Finals after the victory last night in Dallas. Game 4 of that series will be tomorrow night. And good evening once again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Breen on hand. Lisa Salters will join us shortly. Welcome to the emotional and physical roller coaster ride, better known as the Eastern Conference Finals. It's been some series through the first 3 games, unpredictable, not just game to game, but quarter to quarter. Mark, let's start with the Miami Heat. They were embarrassed at home in Game 2, so they come to Boston, and what an impressive victory they had, and a lot of reasons behind it. And it starts with Bam Adebayo. After 2 subpar games, he really emerged.
Well, it absolutely does start with him, but to me it's 2 things: the defensive intensity collectively and the individual stellar play of Bam Adebayo. Talk about Bam. Didn't point the finger. I've seen that before. Talk about coach didn't give me touches, or my guys didn't get me involved. Owned it and realized he had to be better. They put him in action, dribble handoff action, where he made plays for other guys. Set solid screens where he forced the defense to make a decision, and once the defense made a decision, he made them pay the price by attacking. And then other times, just get him the basketball and get out of his way. He was absolutely dominant on both sides of the floor, but also that defense was dominant. 19 steals, 24 forced turnovers, 33 points off of turnovers. They flat out got it done as a defense, coach.
Meanwhile, for Boston, they're in a familiar place once again. They're down 2 games to 1, but a little different. They're without Marcus Smart, although Robert Williams does return. So you look to your stars in big games like this, like Jason Tatum. He's been special throughout the playoffs, but boy, did he stumble in Game 3. What does he have to do tonight?
Well, he'll bounce back. Great players might figure it out, and they figure it out quickly. And it starts with them passing the ball a count earlier instead of playing in traffic. Here he's going to attack Duncan Robinson. A terrific move. He gets by Robinson, and now you've got to spray the ball out. And I'll say this, Robert Williams being back is going to help because the lob threat will be there. He can't get sped up, Mike, as he's trying to come off the pick and roll, and he's going to have to handle double teams better. He'll shoot better. He and Brown had 13 combined turnovers. They've got to do much better in securing the ball.
Well, part of the story of this series is who will be available from game to game. Both teams have had to deal with key absences. So who will emerge to fill the void tonight? We'll find out. Game 4 coming up as this presentation of the NBA playoffs continues after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
A heat wave in Boston. Another player going down.
This feels like an old-time Eastern Conference slugfest.
Here comes Marcus Smart. They've been resilient all year.
Brown, three-pointer. Got it!
Bam has been big time.
What a series filled with drama.
The NBA Eastern Conference Finals is presented by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. In part by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA. And delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real.
Fight. You got to be tough.
Being 100% is unrealistic.
The previous game, they beat us like we stole something. That should wake anybody up.
Giving 100% is mandatory.
Max Strus from way downtown.
There's some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable.
Attention to detail. Assertion of will.
Bam Adebayo has awakened here in these conference finals.
Whoever's on the floor, that's the equation.
Feel my force unshakable. Run it up. I cannot quit it. I need it. I ain't what I want to be. I can admit it.
We want to win this this series. We got to match that intensity. You just got to man up.
All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me.
Stolen by Lowry. Strus banks it in. Oh, what a turnaround.
Keep fighting, yeah. Keep going.
The plot has thickened.
Time for Game 4. Miami Heat. Boston Celtics. TD Garden. Eastern Conference Finals presented by AT&T 5G. This place was loud and wild on Saturday night, but the fans quiet at the end as the Heat held off a furious rally and now lead 2-1. Let's get us going with some sound for tonight's Game 4, and it's sponsored by Gillette, the smooth moves.
Now reinvent the wheel, fellas. It is what it is. We underperformed ourselves. Turnovers, poor offense at times, but we're a better team. I really believe that. We have faith in each other. We're going to come out here and do. Stuff doesn't come out and do. Faith in that. Hit it on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ime Udoka's team has bounced back frequently. Can they do it again? Tonight's starting lineups powered by Coinbase. And starting with Miami, Kyle Lowry had a nice impact in his return in Game 3. He's back-to-back in the starting lineup along with Strus, Tucker, Butler, and Adebayo. Butler obviously didn't play in the second half, but ready tonight. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, this is the 4th game of the series. It's their 4th different starting lineup. Marcus Smart is out with the ankle injury, but Robert Williams returns. While Derek White will get his 3rd start of the postseason, all because of Smart's injuries. They're 1-1 in the first 2. And here in Boston, all the talk has been about Jason Tatum, guys, and his ability to bounce back, the team's ability to bounce back. Mark, Jeff talked about it at the top. He expects him to be great. He has shown that in these type of games, he comes out with everything he's got.
He has certainly shown the ability to bounce back after a subpar game. And I think he has the advantage of watching tape, realizing the mistakes he made in the previous game and come out a little bit more patient and not play with the basketball in front of this dynamic defense.
Meanwhile, what was so impressive about Miami's victory the other night, Jeff, not only did they hold off a furious rally, and this building was rocking when they cut it to 1, but they did it without their closer, without Jimmy Butler, who didn't play at all in that second half.
Yeah, Max Strus, big basket to go from up 1 to up 4. Then Adebayo took him up 6. They got enough plays to hold on without Butler.
Now, this series, it's been like a great suspense novel. More twists and turns and unexpected developments. What are we going to see tonight? Here we go.